Hello! So, today, it's going to be, I think, the fourth video of tips and tricks. We got 5 random things coming up. Jump pads, decoys, building, defenders with snipers, and yeah, marking targets. Marking targets. Battlefield in Fortnite. Okay? So, let's get into it. Alright, we've done this on stream numerous times. We've done this, God, since Survive the Storm, the Canny Valley one that came out when the Neon Sniper came out. The Obliterator does the same thing. So for those of you that don't know, you can literally put your defenders in boxes, okay? Just gonna open the door here just so I can get out. Let's go ahead and level this up just because. Wrapping paper. We'll go ahead and select the defender pad. We'll slap it down. We'll go ahead and grab a defender. Usually I use Giles, but we're going to use her. We're going to give her a sniper rifle. We're going to give her max ammo. Confirm. She's just going to start going to town already. Mind you, there's no windows. She's already lighting these things up. Look at this. Go ahead and we'll aggro these guys.
A little building.
Take it out.
Okay, so that explosion was from a headshot. So I was always I've never done any defender testing, but it definitely they can hit headshots. It doesn't look like it's very consistent. I didn't watch every kill, but we did see at least one explosion, and that was from a headshot. So it's probably like a 5% chance to land a headshot. I don't know, probably something silly. Okay, so you can use the Neon Sniper Rifle or the Obliterator, which is in the weekly store right now. Put a defender up in a box, it'll shoot everything. It also shoots through physical environment that you can't hit or break through. It'll shoot through this stuff too. Both of them do. More tricks for jump pads besides trolling your friends. So orange is for distance, blue is for vertical, right? So if we go. If you walk, here, I'll just show you. We'll go this way. If you walk onto it, you land about here, okay? Midway. If you walk, let's sprint. You go a little bit further. Not by much, okay? But you can go a little further versus sprinting and walking. Now, there's a roof here, clearly, right? Oh, no, rats. Rats! If you jump right before, right before you trigger the pad, so you technically trigger it while you're in the air jumping, it gives you a bigger boost. Okay. So again, we'll do the diagonal and we'll see how far I go. Way further. Okay. And it's based on your jump. So the closer you get, it seems like the farther you can go, but then you're risking, whoa. Yeah, way further. You're risking not getting the actual jump. But so if you're wanting to move around, if your objective's faster, especially like shelters, which are 3x3, disgusting, utterly disgusting. The orange ones can be pretty decent to put out in the corners. Because then you could either, if you've got ledges. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Gumby? So let's say this is the 3x3 objective. It's gross. It's gross. Okay, there's your shelter inside the metal, and then let's say you've done your You've done your slants here. You've got your floor launchers, and that's all you're doing. These aren't. We don't even need these anymore, but who cares?
Nope.
Okay, let's do that. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So this is you got your floor launchers here. If this is how you build, and you get your floor launchers over here on your 3x3. I may have lost you. You can get around easily, right? Now you can see you can get to the other side. You can even get up on top if you need to come over here and then shoot things. And then you can put another one down here in the corner. I usually come out. I'll either drop it over here and then another one over here. I mean, it really depends on the layout. I would never put one here because I don't need to go over there. But I would definitely probably put one here and one here if I was playing, especially with a shotgunner or an outlander. So those are kind of cool. Blues are the same thing. So blue jump pad will let you go over two stories. Okay. There's no way you're gonna be able to get over that, right? Wrong. Jump. Yeah. So if you jump before you hit a blue, it'll launch you an extra tile in the air. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Alright, so this is, I don't know how big of a deal this is for some people. Some people it could be a big deal. You can copy building pieces. The game really doesn't teach it to you. It's a feature that either snuck in or it's always been here. I didn't learn about it for, God, about 6 months into the game. And not every play style can use it too. We'll go over that in a second if you're using a controller. So, obviously, if we're going to be using, this structure wants wood. We're going to go ahead and reset it. It wants the floor piece. This wants a full wall piece. And this wants a window piece. Okay? Following me so far? So we still have... Let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and put the archway in here. We got an archway. So in order to do this, I got to re-edit and build a window, right? No, you can look at a previous window, highlight it, click the V, letter V as like your paste button. If you're doing Control V, hit V, and then now I've got this. Okay? Same thing. Got to put a wall down. Click V on the wall. It's a full wall. You can even, if you've got, let's say I'm playing with metal, and let's say we're doing a stair. Metal stair selected, okay? I can come back in. I need a wood window. Got it. Just look at it. Click V. You can copy and take your pieces. Oh, I need another wall. Click, click. Okay? Easy. Just copy. Just copy. Oh, we need this thing. Let's go back into edit mode. I'm going to grab this. We're going to come back. Oh, look. Got it. Boom. Oh, we need another wall. Grab that. Wall. Simple. Simple. So now I'll show you what I mean by if you use controller, if you can use it or not. So if you go into your control schemes, you go to controllers. If you use old school or quick builder, under build controls. Oh, it's all grayed out because I don't know if you can see it. It's really grayed out. Left trigger on console for the Xbox controller, left trigger. Old school and quick builder is equipped targeted building piece. That's basically the letter V on keyboard. So if you look at an item, you're in build mode, you left click, you can copy it, and then you just got to paste it, okay? Combat Pro and Build Pro do not have this. Builder Pro, you can't. I don't know why it's grayed out, but it says stair piece select. Combat, it's change material is left click. Nowhere over here does it have the copy piece. Copy. PlayStation's the same thing. It's not left trigger. It's called L2. So your bottom left button trigger, whatever you want to call it. Same thing. Quick builder, old school, and then Combat and Builder Pro do not have it. So if you're using Combat and Builder Pro, which are kind of more of the standard playstyles for most of you, you probably can't do it. Not a big deal, especially if you're doing Builder Pro. You're already clicking your stuff anyways. You're going stair, wall. Doesn't matter. But if you're doing old school or quick builder, yeah, you can copy and paste. PC, letter V, you can copy and paste. You can re-button map it however you want to. Here's another one that's been around forever. You can mark your targets. We've been doing this since, we really did this early on, crucially. It would definitely help us out when we were being sweaty trying to do things way over our power level. But, yeah, look, you can mark them. Pow! Everybody in the map that you're playing with can see that. You can have up to 4 marks. You yourself cannot. You yourself. So if I go to mark this guy, it replaces the marker from him to him. But if I had a teammate that marked this guy, his mark would be there. They're not color-coded, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The game's not that difficult. You don't need it. What's cool about the marking is you can see it through objects. Look at that. So if you had a taker or a smasher or a mouth breather, whatever you wanted to let your team know where it's at, if you're in a fort, you're in a base, okay? You're in a base. You've got this weird zigzag thing happening. You know, I mean, you can see it, okay? You know they're coming. So if you're over here fighting a bunch of stuff outside the objective and somebody's like, hey, smasher marked, you can look and be like, oh, he's over here, okay? And then you know where he's coming from.
Aerial assault!
Again, on console, if you're using old school, it's dependent on how you... right stick for you guys. Well, it doesn't matter. It'll tell you right here on the map, the button mapping. So right stick click. There's spot. Spot your target. Okay. Quick builder should be the same thing. Spot your target. Combat Pro, same thing. Spot enemy. Builder Pro, same thing. Spot enemy. It's gonna be the same thing on PlayStation. Spot enemy. Spot enemy. Spot and spot. Okay. Then on PC, I believe I've changed mine. I think default was wheel click, the mouse wheel click. I've changed mine to this button, which is left of the number 1 key. You can button map whatever you want. I like auto run being the wheel click. That's just from, I don't know, Warcraft and what other days. But so, yeah, you can change whatever you want on PC for your targeting. All right, last one. So this has to do with the decoy. In the most recent update, not minor update, but 6.0, the devs have changed or accidentally broke. I think it was intentional. Rumor, whatever you want. But so the decoy. Okay, I'll show you what decoy does. Decoy is an ability some constructors have that pulls aggro and makes everything focus on it. Okay. Oh yes. Oh yes.
Jerks.
Oh, yes. Okay. Decoy aggro's everything, too. Okay, so what they did is they removed mist monsters from aggroing onto the decoy. Now, if you pop a decoy first, before it aggroes onto you, the mist monster, it will aggro onto the decoy. So, for instance, there. Smasher's pissed off at the decoy because it woke it up, okay? But he doesn't attack it. Let's wait a second. Shield your shield. Oh yeah, nothing. Okay, I don't want you charging over here. Don't charge over here. Don't charge over. Thank you. 7 seconds. Okay, 2 seconds. Go ahead and pop it down. He does not care one bit about the decoy. Everybody else does, but he does not. We can fix that. We can fix that. Let me show you what we did here. So we come into our squads. We applied Trail Blaster, which gives your creep move decoy periodically damages the enemies within the attraction radius. Okay. That's all. Dude, these guys have to go. It's all ranged, man. Wake up. Come on. Come down. Save your friend. Gotta get this propane out of there. Alright. Come here, buddies. Now, we're gonna drop decoy. Oh. Oh, wait. Wait. Now he turns. He turns and he hits it. Now, he was shooting at me with his laser beams because he was already shooting at me. That's a constant. That doesn't change. Once he locks onto you, he doesn't change targets. So for those of you that have been locked on and then run behind cover and come around the other side and then get blasted, it's because it's an auto aim. It just stays on you. Like that. So, but once he came out of the rapid fire, mouth breathing, the decoy took precedent. He went over and smacked it with his hand. So if you run the AoE, you gotta let him wake up first. Otherwise, there you go. Attack it. Attack it. Look at how much damage that does. People love this thing. I don't know why. 910 damage. That is disgustingly nothing. It does no damage. But now, you can use it and have a purpose behind it. These little aggro things. Kind of like most RPGs where damage causes aggro. So now that you're causing damage, it'll aggro mist monsters. So now you have a reason to actually use it. Whereas before, people thought it was good when they didn't really look at... People don't look at numbers. They're just like, it does damage! Yeah! So, now it's good. Now it's worth it. Now it's viable. Yeah. Get... What? Alright, so there you have it. What did we cover? We covered jump pad tricks. We covered copying building pieces. We covered the decoy, how to make the decoy viable again. Well, I mean, it was already, even with the nerf, it was still viable. It just, we're not going to get into that. But we figured out how to make it work the way it used to work. And then how to mark targets so you can see smashers or things of importance through walls to let your teammates know what's going on. Is that a tornado? What? And then, you can put snipers in boxes, in the air, on the ground. They shoot through walls, whatever you want to do with the defender. If you give it a neon sniper rifle or the new not the new, but the obliterator that they brought back for the weekly store. If you guys have not bought the obliterator, I would buy the obliterator. I'm serious. So there's another five useful, not so useful, random tips and tricks. It's the 4 tips and tricks videos I've done. I'll leave links below for the other 3 if you're curious. I think there's only one tip in the 3 videos that is obsolete now. It had to do with the anomalies. You cannot shoot anomalies at all anymore. But everything else in the tips and tricks videos, yeah, should be accurate. Should be accurate. One last thing before I let you guys skedaddle. I stream daily over on Twitch, over at twitch.tv/SlyGumbi. Usually around 8 p.m.-ish to 2 a.m.-ish. Lately, I'll be a little later sometimes, and I also go way later. We've done a lot of 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 8 a.m. shifts lately. Shifts? Yeah, it's a job. So yeah, feel free to swing by. We got lots of cool people that want to play. People help out with SSD. I don't help with SSDs, but there's lots of people that want to do SSDs. I play with chat. I play with viewers. I play with subs. So if you're bored in the late night evenings, it's FYI, it's a little bit more of a mature audience stream. My YouTube obviously is a little more mature, but the stream is a little out there. We're like the Howard Stern of Twitch. So, anyways, with that, I'm out. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye now.